Hello, this is JB Moore. I play baseball at West High School, and this is the No Playbook Podcast.
All right. Thank you so much for checking out the show. It is the podcast featuring real recruiting stories from the Southeast. My name's Casey. Today on the show, J.B. Moore, a fantastic baseball player from here in East Tennessee. And he just joins the show to talk about his recruiting experience, his training, and he shares something that very few people know about him. This episode is sponsored by Stinnett Collision with locations in Sevier County and Maryville. Look them up. If you're in need of automotive repair, get to J.B. Moore right after this. Sit tight.
Hi, I'm Zach Stinnett, third-generation owner of Stinnett Collision. As a proud supporter of Tennessee athletics, we know that every game counts. When a collision puts you out of play, we're here to get you back in the game. Family-owned since 1965, Stinnett Collision now has locations in Maryville and Sevierville. With double the space and a team of certified technicians, we'll tackle your repairs and get you back on the road in no time. Don't let a collision sideline you. Visit Stinnett Collision today.
Into anything fun?
Not really. I think I'm going to go camping this weekend, so that's about the most I've been doing.
Yeah, right on. Where do you go camping?
You know Townsend?
Of course.
Little Arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spot.
That sounds fun. I'm actually camping tonight in my backyard because my 5-year-old has never done it, and he just really wants to put up a tent and camp in the backyard. So we got plans to do it tonight.
There you go.
Thanks for joining me, man. I've seen a lot of stuff on social media. You've been killing it, playing ball. So I really just wanted to hear your recruiting story so far.
Yeah, for me, I've just been trying to go to like as many camps as I can and try and get my name out there. And I think it's like most important through the recruiting process, just try and get your name out there and as much exposure as you can.
Yeah. So what have you, I guess, have any opportunities popped up from those camps?
I mean, I've talked to a couple JUCOs that have reached out, and I've talked to Wofford, and I'm going over there next month to talk to them and just kind of check out things. And
so for other athletes or parents of athletes that don't really know how that process works, like what does it look like? So a Wofford coach reaches out and says, hey, we've seen your tape, or we watched you play at a particular tournament. We want to see more. Where does it go from there?
I mean, yeah, you just text them, and then they'll like reach out and just try and invite you over and stuff. And I don't, yeah.
You're still in it, though, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of hard to explain. Like yeah.
But this has been something you've been like shooting for and focused on for many years, right?
Yes, sir. It's always been a goal of mine to play college baseball.
Yeah, that's great. So when it comes to where you will eventually choose to play, do you have anything in mind that you're going to think like playing time, proximity to home, coaching style, anything like that?
Yeah, definitely coaching staff and location is a big factor for me.
Want to stick around the Southeast?
I mean, I'd like to, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. So have any of the schools that have reached out to you particularly like blown your hair back?
I'd really like to go to ETSU. That's my main goal.
Excellent.
Yes, sir.
They got some great facilities, and it sure is beautiful up there.
Yes, sir, it is.
I got to spend quite a bit of time in the past few years doing stuff with their football and their basketball program too. It's funny how it really is like a basketball town.
Yeah.
They really go all out for that, support that club. But the baseball diamond, it's beautiful. I know they got a lot of great talent, even from here in East Tennessee. Some of the Farragut guys have headed up there.
Yeah, they actually just redid their turf over there. So
have you got any connections? Do you ever kind of try to use those outlets for like guys you've played with in the past that might be at ETSU or Wofford to say, hey, give your coach a nudge for me?
yes, sir. My travel ball coach actually he's 21, so he's closer to our age, but he definitely does all he can to try and get our names out there. And
excellent. So talk about travel ball. I know in the baseball world, it is such a big part. Do you think that attributes to college recruiting way more than high school ball?
Yes, sir, definitely.
So what are the opportunities that you had even this past summer playing travel?
We actually played at one of the bigger tournaments. It's the WWBA at East Cobb. That's one of the bigger tournaments. There's always tons of coaches there lined up behind the dugouts and just watching everything.
You ever get nervous in that kind of a setting?
No, I like it. I love the pressure.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you got to live for, right? It's one day
Yeah.
playing under those lights.
Uh-huh.
Now, I saw a video of you at West kind of delivering a message to your team about it felt like the theme of it was finding your why. Talk about that message and why that's important.
Yeah, so I was really just trying to tell them that everything is with a purpose, and God gave everything with a purpose, and we were all on the team for a purpose. So why wouldn't we try and do everything with a purpose? And I was just trying to say, like, find your why. Your why should make you want to do everything with a purpose and just give it all you have.
Yeah, it's a great message, and it's interesting how that really can transfer over into anything, like even in the
Mhm.
professional world. Like I work with folks, and I will try to talk with coworkers about that. You know, when you understand that, you understand their motivation and find better ways to inspire them to be better.
Yes, sir.
So it sounds like you're taking a real leadership this season.
Yes, sir. I try to.
How else do you do that?
I always try and encourage everybody to do their best. Pick up after yourself, stay after for extra work if you want to, and just try and push my guys and be that kind of teammate.
Yeah. So now I've been told in the past that some guys will and girls will use this podcast episode and even send it to college recruiters just to kind of show them here's a little more about my personality and who I am, get to know my story. If there's a college coach listening to this, how would you pitch yourself as to why they should, reach out and make sure you're a part of their program?
For me, I would just say, like, I'm definitely a hard worker. I love working out and doing something to better myself. But I also try and be a leader and just try and be that teammate that everybody enjoys being around and just try and be a light to everybody.
And I think you mentioned how you've just always wanted to keep playing and move into college ball. I think
Mhm.
showing that passion and how it's just always been something that you've had as a dream. I really think that goes far because so many coaches just they want to know this is what you truly love.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, hey, we got the playoffs going on right now. Do you have a team still in the mix?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go watch the Detroit game with my dad later. That's our team.
Oh, excellent. Why are you a Tigers fan?
That's where our family's from.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
Like right outside of Detroit or in Detroit?
Yes, sir. Farmland outside of Detroit. I think it's
Sweet.
Franklin. Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm very familiar. I've been working with a lot of those folks. I've been up to, if you know where Grand Blanc is, one of my college buddies lived up there. We'd go every summer.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Um, so JB, share with me an unforgettable sports memory for you. Something that when you're 80 years old, you'll be able to close your eyes and still picture perfectly.
Yeah, my unforgettable sports memory is probably my first at bat of freshman year. I hit a home run, and just being able to give that ball to my grandfather is probably a good memory for me.
First at bat.
Yeah.
That is really cool. I bet he
Mhm.
he he loves that ball.
Yeah. He's got it
Yeah.
framed in his house
Oh, very
somewhere.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Um, and what's just personally, what's something that very few people know about you?
I can do a backflip.
Like standing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
I would ask you to do it right here, but looks like you're in mom's nice dining room.
Yeah.
She's been JB, no flips in the house.
Yeah. What's that sound?
Why is there a broken lamp? Um, very good, man. I really appreciate it. Gonna put this out in a couple weeks and tag you and all that kind of good stuff.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks so much, dude. And keep me up to date on your recruiting as it progresses and you move along in the process.
I will.
Thanks, dude. Have a good one.
You again. You have a good fall break.